Coming up on the list, drink cheap but fancy. 3 quality wines all under 10 bucks. Plus, get your prescriptions from a vending machine. It's the robot revolution and it's totally cool. And lift your knowledge with our Uber advice. 3 things to know before becoming a rideshare driver. The list starts right now.
There's no way around the fact that air travel is expensive, but good news, in just 1 week it's getting cheaper.
So get ready to fly high and pay low. That's our first story, trending now.
So tonight,
Sometimes good things come to those who wait, and in this case, that's definitely true.
Domestic flights departing as early as August 22nd will be about 11 to 20% cheaper than what you've been seeing this summer.
Yes, and starting the 21st, international flights start dropping prices as well.
I mean, a vacation sounds nice, but I got my kid already back in school. Too late for me.
Yeah, for me too, but good for everybody else.
Now to a story that'll make concert goers cheer. You might soon be able to buy tickets on Amazon. One-click ticks at number 2.
Get tickets to thousands of events wherever you want, whenever you want.
Watch out, Ticketmaster. It looks like you are Amazon's next target on their quest to total world domination.
Look here. Right here.
They're looking at partnering with venue owners to sell event tickets and limiting ticket fees for you.
I'm all in for less fees because that means more money to spend on pizza.
Haha, funny you should mention pizza.
Yeah.
Papa John's has a new gluten-free pizza.
Well, kinda. That's at number 3.
Pizza, arch nemesis of the gluten sensitive, combining equal parts delicious and gluteny.
After spending millions on development, Papa John's is the latest pizza maker to debut a gluten-free pie.
And our customers love it.
Yeah, about that. Just like Pizza Hut and Domino's, which also offer gluten-free pizzas, they can't actually guarantee it's gluten-free since it may come in contact with their regular dough.
So if you have celiac disease, probably don't eat these gluten-free pizzas.
Even though they say they're gluten-free. We know it's confusing. Just go with it. That's what's trending now. Okay, so most of us know Uber and Lyft can be a great way to make some extra money on the side, but while the rideshare companies don't require much more than a car, a phone, and a background check, Jimmy Rhodes discovered some precautions you should take before giving anyone a ride. Jimmy, what's the deal?
So you want to be a driver for Uber or Lyft?
Welcome to the Uber app.
If you're willing to ride at odd hours dealing with drunks getting in and out of your car, why not?
They do have a low barrier to entry, so if you have a smartphone, if you have a vehicle, and you can pass an online background check, you can become an Uber driver.
Harry Campbell is the founder of the RideshareGuy.com. He says while it's easy to get started, there are a few key investments you should be prepared to make, starting with a simple phone mount.
Passengers really want a safe and efficient ride, so if your phone is sitting in your lap and you're staring down every few seconds instead of at your phone mounted up on your dash, that could cause a lot of issues with ratings.
And as a rideshare driver, keeping your ratings high is the name of the game. So for the price, the phone mount's a no-brainer.
They're cheap, they're 10 to 20 bucks. And not only will it be safer, but it'll just improve the experience for your passengers.
Next, protect yourself with rideshare insurance.
Uber and Lyft don't cover you when you're online but waiting for a request, and your personal insurers won't cover you either since they consider that commercial activity.
With neither your personal insurance nor the rideshare company insurance willing to claim you, you could lose everything if something disastrous happens during that gap time. So it's worth paying for.
That's really just an addendum that might cost anywhere from a few dollars extra a month to 10 to 20% extra a month.
Brianna McGurran from NerdWallet says to always shop that price.
Compare quotes, and don't just stay with one company year after year because you're used to staying with them.
Even within zip codes, prices can vary drastically and change frequently, so shop your coverage every 6 months. Finally, protect yourself with another kind of insurance, a two-way dash cam.
The reason why you might want a dash cam is because whether you realize it or not, as an Uber and Lyft driver, you're running your own business, and that means that anything that goes wrong, you're now responsible for.
So drive safely, behave yourself, and have the video to prove it.
If anyone accuses me of anything, if I get into an accident, if anything bad happens, then I have this dash cam footage to sort of prove that I was in the right.
As business investments go, it's affordable protection.
Dash cams themselves are usually in the $100 to $150 range for a decent one.
Treat driving for Uber or Lyft as a business and make the proper investments. Driving smart for supplemental income is what's the deal.
Well, before you start Ubering other people, though, you might want to squeeze in one last summer road trip for yourself. If you're hitting the highway, Lindsay Granger has a few apps that will help you manage your days and dollars before you go. Hey, Lindsay, show me your app.
Without the right tools, road tripping can be a hassle. But according to AAA, 80% of Americans are doing it this summer anyway. If you're planning one last getaway before fall, I have 3 apps you should download now. First up, Honk.
Don't worry, I'll take care of this.
The free app connects stranded drivers with roadside help and doesn't require a subscription. Because let's face it, not everyone has or can afford AAA's yearly membership.
It's just a flat. I'll fix it for you right away.
The app offers flat rate pricing and a fast response time, with some people reporting getting help within 15 to 30 minutes and paying as little as $49. Honk creators say they have 20,000 tow truck drivers signed up so far, and the service is available in all 50 states. Next up, Gas Buddy.
The free app that uses consumer-reported info to keep you up to date on the lowest gas prices near you.
The app has more than 32 million users throughout the country, so it will stay up to date on the deals.
Gas Buddy also alerts you when prices are on the rise, so you can fill up before things get real expensive.
And get this, every time you report a gas price, you earn points toward winning a daily $100 gas gift card. So fill up your tank and your bank account. And the final app to help you rule at road tripping, iExit.
The app trusted by over 1 million travelers to find the best businesses along the interstate. From cheap gas to great food to convenient lodging and more.
The free app uses your device's location to take the guesswork out of making pit stops. You can search up to 100 exits ahead or even in another state for thorough trip planning. It allows you to filter places by categories like restaurant names and even search for campgrounds. So plan your pit stop before leaving the house and leave room for the unexpected ones. What apps are you using to make the most of your road trip? Tweet me at IamLindsayG and show me your app.
Of course, it's only a matter of time till those apps are all incorporated into your driverless car, which is kind of like a big rolling robot. These days, robots and AI are doing more and more, from filling prescriptions to making keys. A look at the service robot revolution on the lowdown.
Unlocking the first spot on our list of service robots, the Key Kiosk.
Insert your key with the teeth facing up.
It handles all of your key-making needs, no human necessary.
We provide 3 core services: key duplication, copying car keys, and residential lockouts.
And if you get locked out, the cloud has your back.
Securely store your key with your fingerprint.
If you choose to, you can actually store a digital copy of that key in the cloud, and it's accessible either via kiosk or the app.
If you're not in a rush, you don't even have to visit a kiosk. You order through the app.
From our mobile app, you can actually take a picture of your physical key. We use computer vision to extract all the geometrical features of that key.
It'll arrive in 2 days. Key is already in 30 states. Check their website for locations. Next up, we already have self-driving cars. Why not a self-parking valet? Mercedes hopes to automate the parking process in the very near future. You'll simply pull up to a designated spot, hit a button on their app, and the car parks itself in sensor-equipped garages. Finally, an entire pharmacy in a vending machine.
Hi, welcome to Banner Arts. My name is Lauren. How can I help you?
This is basically a vending machine for prescriptions. How do we know it gets it right?
There's a team of pharmacists and technicians behind the scene in a call center that validate every single prescription that comes through.
Michael Young of Banner Health says this technology is all about bringing the pharmacy to the patient.
Nearly 30% of all prescriptions never get filled. It allows us to fill prescriptions for people so that they don't have to leave here and go to another pharmacy.
The RX box is stocked with up to 900 different medications, and you get them fast.
5 to 7 minutes is about the average that it takes.
I even spoke to a pharmacist, and I got everything I needed. This is amazing.
It essentially works just like any other pharmacy that you would go to.
From filling your scripts to copying keys, the service robot revolution is on the lowdown.
One thing I would not trust a robot to do: pick a wine. We Americans love our wine. In fact, sales of vino in the U.S. rose, or should I say rosé, 5% in 2016. The best news: more sales mean more choices. Teresa Strasser found some hidden gems that'll please your palate for less than $10 a bottle, and we have them for you on the hit list.
Whites that delight, risky rosés and robust reds. all under $10 a bottle? Yep, good ones are out there, and Mark Massimi of Total Wines in Phoenix knows just where to find them.
So you've got a favorite white. How did you choose this?
This is Chardonnay that I think gives a fantastic value. It's got a lot of the bells and whistles that you find on much more expensive Chardonnay.
The oaky edge of this Chardonnay makes it a perfect companion to summer and fall dishes.
This goes great with chicken, it goes great with roast salmon. You can use it with any variety of white meat.
And this is under $10.
Yeah.
On to rosés, which used to be considered the low-class cousin in the wine family. Not anymore.
I would like to pretend that I understand rosé, but what's the deal?
The category that was dominated by sweet white Zinfandels, white Merlots, and everyone has an aversion to those things because we're sophisticated.
Yes.
Rosé category was helped along by the Cannes Film Festival and all the Provence, and all those wines are so predominant there.
So the fancy people go to France for the
drink the
film
rosé,
festival. They drink the rosé.
And they want to have it back in the Hamptons.
Right.
Yes, thanks to the beautiful people, rosé has found its place, and even better, the rest of us can still afford it.
This is a rosé from Spain, made from Tempranillos from the Rioja region. It's light, crisp, dry, goes great with all sorts of lighter foods. It can be drunk on its own.
We went white, we went rosé. I don't know how you picked one red, but you have.
The reason why we went with the Witching Hour, it's a red blend, and the red blend category has been off the charts.
This red blend of Cabernet, Merlot, and other red grapes will kill it with any red meat dish.
You're going to see this be able to pair with nice barbecue, good grilled meats, and anything that's a little bit more hearty. So again, under $10.
Sounds good to me. Fine wine all the time, and the price goes down easy on the hit list.
Now on the list, here are 3 things to know before you buy fish at the supermarket. 1, watch out for fish fraud. Cheap fish can be passed off as expensive. Make sure the skin looks right and the price. 2, go frozen. Check the package date. Once thawed, it will taste like it's fresh from the water. And 3, wild or farm fish. Wild caught has more nutrients and flavor. If farmed, look for seal to certify the fish is safe. For more trends, deals, and life hacks, go to thelisttv.com.
Get this. In some ancient civilizations, men who didn't marry were shamefully punished and heavily fined. From the hit show The Bachelor to a Jimmy Kimmel spoof, it's Baby Bachelor.
I just want to find love.
Plus, find out what makes a college town truly great, like snowball fights with 30,000 people and a list of dogs that make more money than you. What? Stay tuned. There's more coming up on the list.
Have you ever wondered what happened to Goldie Hawn and Richard Gere? Well, Hollywood's biggest stars from the 90s are making a big comeback on the hot list.
Why are you dressed like powder?
The sun is very dangerous.
Mom, it feels like you're putting on a lot.
Not only is she dressed like powder, but it seems Goldie Hawn has been in hiding. Snatched is the first starring role for the funny lady since the Banger Sisters in 2002.
You and I go way back, Little Miss Prom Queen.
She has gone from the party girl in Banger Sisters to Amy Schumer's overprotective mom in Snatched. Watch her in all her mom glory now on DVD or stream it.
This is great, but we really gotta get out of here, you know?
Yeah, we just get out of here. Okay. Next to another film available now, sit down with Richard Gere for The Dinner at number 2.
We're gonna talk tonight. We're gonna put it all on the table.
Once one of Hollywood's top leading men, his last Hollywood hit was in 2008's Nights in Rodanthe.
Is something wrong with your table?
Didn't want to eat alone.
Oh. Now he's in an indie, but he isn't alone. He co-stars in The Dinner with Laura Linney, Steve Coogan, and Rebecca Hall. Get ready for one tense meal as an estranged family tries to deal with the crime their sons have committed.
Toast?
To the children. To health.
To getting through this dinner in one piece.
Cheers.
Another star showing up in an indie, Demi Moore, in the romantic thriller The Blind at number 3.
I want to see the way you see.
Demi and Alec Baldwin become lovers while her husband is incarcerated. So, of course, it gets very complicated when hubby gets out.
Do not see Suzanne again.
If Demi and Alec on screen together rings a bell, you're right. They co-starred in The Juror back in '96.
You're in danger, and your son is in danger.
Stream now to see how this all unfolds.
Please come back.
And finally, to someone who used to be married to Demi in the 90s, Bruce Willis in Once Upon a Time in Venice.
I gotta go steal back some drugs. So I can get my dog back. Wanna come?
Sounds like fun.
No surprise here, the action star portrays a private detective.
You got 24 hours, Holmes.
You probably don't care, but you're saying 24, but your hands are actually saying 42.
The film that's streaming now also stars Jason Momoa, Famke Janssen, and John Goodman. 90 stars still shining on the hot list.
From back on screen to back to school, paying for your kids' college is going to be painful no matter what. So you might as well send them somewhere it's fun to visit, right? Lovely downtown, zesty restaurants, and beautiful parks. A look at some awesome college towns across America.
High school grads are marching their way to their respective colleges this fall. The town they spend the next 4 years in can make the experience just as much as the school they go to. We've got 3 awesome college towns across America. Number 1, Austin and the University of Texas.
Hook 'em horns. Thank you very much.
Just like alumni Matthew McConaughey did, students get to enjoy an edgy college town in Austin.
Austin is the birthplace of psychedelic music.
The 50,000 undergrads can enjoy the South by Southwest and the ACL music festivals and 6th Street in the live music capital of the world.
And you gotta mention the Tex-Mex, you know.
Hungry students don't have to go far for tacos and world-famous barbecue.
The Ladybird Hike and Bike Trail, which is 10.2 miles.
Hike, bike, swim, and canoe. UT Longhorns can embrace Austin's active outdoor lifestyle. Next, we make our way up north to Madison and the University of Wisconsin. The campus battle for Bascom, an epic snowball fight, is a tradition for the UW Badgers. The 30,000 students can get birthday drinks all night at the Nitty Gritty, and Wando's has dollar beers with a free pound of bacon on Tuesdays. And game days can get a little wild. And finally, to slow things down a bit, we head west to Bozeman, Montana, and Montana State University.
And MSU is really this inclusive place.
With just under 15,000 undergrads, MSU Bobcats enjoy the Big Sky Country's nature.
With the mountains, the rivers, some of the best fishing in the world.
And military veterans seek out MSU for their second chapter.
It's a very high veteran population area. We have American Legions, VFWs.
Awesome college towns is what's across America. Did you know there are about 6,200 weddings a day in the United States? And the amount people spend on a honeymoon is just over $3,500. We asked the List fans on Facebook to name something you should never take on your honeymoon. Our favorite answers so far: number 3, your side piece. Yeah, that'd get awkward. Number 2, your stuffed animals. A tad childish, don't you think? And number 1, your new wife. Guessing these guys aren't a huge fan of marriage. What would your answer be? Go to the List Facebook page right now.
Welcome back, guys. Now, we've all heard of athletes and actors earning tons of cash endorsing products, but the newest trend, mutts making big bucks.
That's right. Today on the Buzz List, Teresa Strasser looks at the lifestyles of the rich and fluffy. Teresa.
Thanks, guys. And you're right. These pups are as rich as they are fluffy, all from killing it on Instagram or Facebook. Let's start on the low end of upscale pups at number 3. Chloe the Mini Frenchie. With almost 200,000 Instagram followers, she earns about 2 to 5K per sponsored post, like this one where she popped into the Cosmopolitan Hotel in Vegas for a photo op with champagne. That Frenchie sure is fancy. At number 2, Tuna the Chiweenie. She's a middleweight social media mutt, earning a cool 10 to 15,000 per sponsored post by having almost 2 million Instagram followers. She is owning it on Insta, and she could probably own you. Companies pay big bucks for endorsements like this one, where she's promoting an event put on by PetSmart in Toronto called Woofstock. Oh, Canada. And at number 1, the most filthy rich furball, Boo the Pomeranian. He is considered the most popular dog on Facebook with his 16 million followers. He brings in $1 million a year through endorsements, book sales, and merch. However, this dog had a leg up because his owner was an executive at Facebook. For more Fidos flush with cash, head on over to thelisttv.com. My kids want a puppy, and after this, I kind of want one too. And that is our buzz list.
Want to binge watch the list? Stream us on Roku. Access more trends, deals, and life hacks on TV's #1 streaming device. Add the list to your Roku now.
On the next list, 1. Be a part of history. The coolest places to view the totally awesome Total Eclipse. 2. There's a new beer in town. Why ordering a sour beer is actually a good thing.
Oh, that's awesome.
And 3. Need extra cash? Unusual side hustles anyone can do. All that on tomorrow's list.
This week, Bachelor in Paradise kicks off with a full dose of romance and drama. But if you like that, imagine it with babies. Baby Bachelor in Paradise is on the viral list.
Bring on the men! Better yet, bring on the babies. This is Baby Bachelor in Paradise.
Welcome to Paradise! Let's get this party started.
Jimmy Kimmel hosts this much cuter version of the show with toddlers trying to find love, or as they call it,
I just want to find love.
You've gotta love this. See the full first episode and season preview on thelisttv.com.
Surprise, surprise.
Little ones looking for love on the viral list.
All right, I'm just going to say it. Everything is cuter with babies.
Amen. Thanks so much for watching, everyone.
We'll see you tomorrow.